Hey guys, Ash here from C4E Tech, and today I'm with Sundar, and welcome to another episode of Ash Answers. So,
Ash
this,
Answers
yeah,
is a show where you tweet out questions with the hashtag Ash Answers on Twitter and we answer them on a weekly basis.
every Sunday. So, anyway, let's get to the questions for today. So, question number one: name the most underrated and overrated phone of 2016 till now.
For me, the overrated phone would be the J2 2016. Going by the sales figures, 13 million units being sold, that's the most overrated phone to me.
Okay.
And the underrated, I would say it's the LG G5. Except for the battery life, everything else is good. On par with the Galaxy S7 or the S7 Edge, but still somehow it wasn't well received by the consumers. What is it
I
for you?
I agree with the J2 2016 part. I wouldn't really call the G5 underrated. Maybe for me, the most underrated phone for this year would probably be the Mi 4S. So that's not a phone a lot of people talk about, and yeah, that's partly in. I mean, because of Xiaomi not launching it out of China, but it's quite a nice little performer. Wasn't great when I got it, but with updates, it's worked out quite well. Okay, why is Sundar so nervous while shooting Ash answers?
Okay, I'm a nervous guy by nature. Maybe that's why. I mean, not saying sitting in front of the cam doesn't make it worse. Yes, of course, it does make it a lot worse.
Okay, cool. So, the next question: what is the one thing you think Windows Phone should do better to really compete with Android?
Evolve itself to Android, maybe. Okay,
Okay,
jokes about maybe one thing that's making the difference is the App Store, the Play Store. I mean,
okay,
a lot
Windows
of
Store.
apps being on the Play Store and not the Windows Store.
Uh huh.
That was initially the problem why Apple OS was more popular.
iOS. Yeah.
Yeah, Apple OS, it was
Yeah.
Apple OS back then. So
Okay.
as more and more apps kept coming in the Play Store, a lot of people started getting the Android.
Okay. So for me, I would say the difference is Google Apps. So everyone today uses Gmail, Hangouts to a lower extent, Google Maps, and the lack of first-party Google App support for the Windows Store for Windows phones in general is what hurts it for me. At least for me personally, I can't picture using a phone without Google Play services on it. My whole life is just tied into Google's services so much that it just doesn't work. I do understand you can still access, say, Gmail from a different app, third party app, but the classifications that I get, the social promotions and stuff, I'm just so used to the Google ecosystem. That's unless and until they can find a way to get first party Google app support. I don't think it's gonna matter how many apps they have on the Play Store. I'm not saying it. I mean, on their store. I'm not saying it doesn't matter, but for a lot of people, the first party Google app support is a main deal. So, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. I'd really like to know what you guys think. Is Amazon Prime a joke?
What do you think?
I don't know. I like Amazon Prime. At least,
Okay, one misconception that I've been hearing a lot is that people don't get fast deliveries on Amazon Prime. What Amazon Prime says is that whichever products actually provide an option for faster delivery, you get faster delivery with those. I mean, free delivery with those, just those products. Other sellers, I mean, sellers who don't actually provide even paid fast delivery options, you don't get free delivery options with them by using Prime. Prime just says,
no, the problem here is generally with Amazon fulfilled orders, you get a next day delivery or a 2 day delivery option. But right now, what some people are noticing is even with Amazon Prime, after they have subscribed to Amazon Prime, they're getting 2 to 4 day delivery on across Amazon fulfilled orders. So I guess that's what some people are annoyed about. But as far as I'm concerned, Amazon's done a good job with Prime internationally, and they've just brought it to India. So I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. And wait, hold off on judging it for the time being at least. When Sundar will start reviewing smartphones? I have the same question. This is a question from me actually.
Yeah, he's been asking me to review the K5 note, the Vibe K5 note, and
Yeah.
look, guys, I just don't find the time because I come here only about 8 days a month,
Hmm.
and doing a review would take me 3 days. It takes him 2 days, so it would definitely take me 3 days.
Hey, that's just the scripting and shooting part,
That's
not the
good.
testing. No,
Yeah,
okay.
it's testing.
He's actually trying to escape. I'll tell you the real reason why he doesn't want to do it, because that would involve him carrying the review unit, the phone that we are using to test, for a week. So given his experience with phones, so that's just gonna me. And I mean, he's just gonna end up paying me for more phones than actually earning.
That's
So
just a part of the story, but what I said is also the reason.
okay, so
Maybe I'll do it someday.
he's doing the K5 not.
Maybe.
Yes. Even if I want a smartwatch instead of a fitness band, is the Mi Band 2 not better than Pebble Time Steel? Sundar answer. This is for you.
Okay. Even with the huge price difference between the Mi Band 2 and the Pebble Time Steel, I still feel they belong to two different, entirely different categories. I mean, you do get some really small features from the Pebble Time Steel, like the silent alarm, which vibrates the Mi Band to wake you up, and notifications. But still, it's far away from being a smartwatch. Pebble Time Steel can do a lot more than that. So, price is a constraint for you. Go for the Mi Band 2. It's okay if you're okay with giving up handling with the notifications, or you should go for the Pebble Time Steel. It's the best smartwatch right now.
Yeah, Apple's to oranges. One is a fitness tracker that has some smart functionalities. The other is a smartwatch that has some fitness tracking functionalities. If you want a fitness tracker, I mean, I'm going to be a Fitbit guy always, but if you're on a budget, the Mi Band 2 seems to do well enough. If you want a smartwatch, I'm going to tell you, please reconsider. I'm not a smartwatch guy. I seriously, I still haven't found one that impresses me. So, yeah. Okay, again, Sundar.
Okay.
Of course, he took all the questions this time. He picked them. So one more to Sundar. Where does an ash grow his hair? Can we see a pic of him with well-grown hair?
Yeah, if he lets me edit this, I'll get you a picture.
Best smartphone under 20K. Priorities micro SD slot. Best audio output from your phone jack and battery life. No Samsung, Xiaomi, or Leica.
Okay, right. Now, the only thing that pops in my mind is the Vibe X3.
Yes, that's the only thing that causes my eye to pop out as
Yeah,
well.
great
Vibe
audio quality.
X3. Yeah, we've got the Vibe
Yeah,
X3.
good battery life.
Okay, they said you didn't say no OnePlus 3, so it's higher. But yeah, Vibe X3 is
OnePlus
your
3,
only
no,
option.
that it doesn't have any special feature for audio.
Okay, it doesn't have a mic. It has a micro. It doesn't have a micro SD either. Yeah, so fair
Micro SD,
enough.
no good audio.
Okay. Do you think iris scanners are the next level of biometric security? Hey, Amartya. Okay. Anyway, or is fingerprint secure and convenient enough?
Right now, going by how fingerprint scanners are being adopted by all the phone manufacturers, fingerprint should be good enough. Even with the Galaxy Note 7, you need to click the lock button first and then show your eyes. Only then it unlocks,
Yeah,
right?
I don't know. I haven't really
Um, yeah, I think
been
so.
following. Okay.
So fingerprint would be better.
Okay. So first generation products, like I really don't want to judge them on it because we all know how the Galaxy S5's fingerprint scanner work, and so yeah, iris scanners. Let's see how it goes. Saf did a video where he showed that it works in the dark and stuff. So again, I'm kind of excited to get my hands on the Note 7. Maybe I'll have more to talk about this once I get it. And even if it doesn't work out great, I would still say let's see if Samsung actually invests more into R&D and manages to come out with a second generation product. And if they do, maybe, just maybe, again, don't want to judge till I have the entire picture, which I don't as of now. Do you think customer service of Chinese brands like OnePlus and Me India is far from satisfactory?
Yeah, that's what I think. Because I myself had a OnePlus One, and there was a problem with the motherboard, so I gave it to the service center, and they took 3 whole weeks to deliver it back to me. Same with some of my friends owned Xiaomi phones, and that's what they experienced too. With Samsung though, the day I went to the service center, they delivered it like right away. But like I mentioned in one of the previous Ashance's video, it wasn't a job well done. But Xiaomi and OnePlus do their jobs well, but then they deliver it they take a lot of time to deliver it back to me. So service is good, then delivery time will be more, and vice versa. So either way, it's bad.
Okay. So, see, my take on this over here is it's not really a Xiaomi or OnePlus thing.
It's an India thing.
Yes. And another, because service is something that brands don't really give a lot of importance to here in India. I know three brands in India that actually have good service. One is the reason why I'm so damn freaking loyal to Fitbit. Two, Apple. And three, Amazon. So barring this, I haven't really experienced good service. I've had my issues with Samsung. I've had my issues with HTC. I've had my issues dealing with LG. I mean, not for smartphones, but for other stuff around the house, like air conditioners and whatnot. And I've not had to go to a Xiaomi service center yet. So this is what it is. It's the actually Nimish has a beautiful article on this on techpp.com that I'll link to in the description, where he talks about how when there is bad service from Samsung, it's bad service from Samsung. When there's bad service from Xiaomi, it's Chinese cheap quality, Chinese cheap service. So it just kind of gets a little bit amped, all the service. I'm not saying there aren't issues. I'm just saying they get a little bit more. It's like going into an echo chamber. It just gets echoed a lot more when it's from a Chinese brand. Because in India, no service is perfect. Nothing is even close to good, because generally, if a brand, I mean, anybody who's been to a service center knows how people get treated over there. It's like you've spent maybe 50, 60,000 bucks for even a Samsung phone, let's say an S7, and you walk into a service center, you know how it goes. So it's more of an India thing than actually a Chinese brand thing. But that said, yeah, there is room for improvement, not just for them, for everybody. That's what I'd say. This question is again to Sundar. How many more days do you need for the best earphones video?
Okay, I tweeted.
Again, this is a question from me as well.
Okay, I tweeted out on Twitter saying that I need 14 days, and that was 7 days back. So give me 7 more days.
Okay.
The thing is, I know we've been talking about this for a long time, but then we got the earphones delivered only about 4 days back. So I need at least 2 days for each of the earphones to test out. So
Cool.
4 or 5 more days should be good.
So, guys, I guess that's all the time we have for today's episode of Ash Answers. Hope you guys liked it. Hope you found it useful. Can I say found it useful for Ash Answers? Yeah, probably. Hope you found it useful. If you did, you know what to do. If you didn't, and for more videos like this, hit that subscribe button down below. And make sure you tweet out your questions to us if you have any with the hashtag Ash Answers. You can follow me on Twitter at C4ETech. And
That's
what was
it.
it?
Thanks a lot for watching. This is Sundar and Ash from C4E Tech, leaving for the moment. Have a great day.
Bye bye now.
You forgot the Y part. Okay, I guess you already
You
answered.
forgot the Y part.
Okay.
I asked you the question. You didn't answer the
Let's move
question.
on.
Stop looking at me after
looking
everything.
there.
You know, you look at me after every answer, and then people are like, "Oh, he's checking with you for every question. He is so afraid. Are you afraid?" You're gonna say yes just to
Nah.
freaking mess with me, probably. But yeah, stop looking at me.
Let's do this again.
Why?
திருப்பி பண்ணலாம்.
Of course, he doesn't want it to go on bloopers, so he tries talking Tamil. But you know what? I'm still gonna put it on
அப்படிதான்
bloopers.
பேசுறேன்.
Thank you. Yes, this is going on bloopers. even if I want a smartwatch instead of a fitness band.